Sabotage back in the lab, and to stop that, you gonna have to go through both. The swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my gift.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's 7 o'clock. It's Monday. You know what time it is. It is your boy TKO and my man D Minus. He's back,
What's up?
everybody.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, for everybody tuning in, you know what time it is. It's the knockout hour. Thank you for coming back. For the people that's been continuing to watch us and listen to us, and for new fans, we appreciate you. And you're gonna have fun with us for this hour of some good combat sports news and things that's going down on the streets. So,
Right,
first and
right.
foremost, man, how was your weekend?
Weekend was cool, man. My daughter's here now. Got a chance to chill with her for the whole weekend, man. I got back in town from. I was in your neck of the woods, Carolina, Tennessee,
Mm.
Kentucky, and all that stuff, man. So I got back in town, and me and her just been chilling, man. Just spending money for school shop. That's right around the corner, man. Spend a cool 500 on some clothes, man. So I'm looking
Mm.
for a loan from anybody that want to help a brother out, man. Just I'm a little broke. DC, that includes you too, DC. But yeah, man, it was good spending time with your daughter and stuff, man. So yeah, it was a pretty good weekend, just chilling.
Cool, cool.
How
I'm
about
about to say, I
yourself?
took been on the sponsorship train. We got a show for August the 18th. Icon Pro we got a show called Celebration, and we're celebrating 3 year anniversary for Icon Pro. So we had our first show August the 12th of 2021. So
Right.
everybody come on now. We're gonna have a good time. But the main thing was is that I was at the skating ring trying to get a sponsorship. Mate, I'm still working on that. See what happens. But I promised my daughters we're gonna take them skating.
Oh
So we
boy.
went skating. Yeah, man.
Did
I
you,
still
did,
got
did
it,
you put them
dog.
on, man? Did you put them on? Did you put them on?
Oh man, I was showing out. I was like sweetness up in there, baby. I still, I still got my thing now. I got the,
Okay,
when you
okay,
can bop a
okay.
little bit. Yeah, man, my feet weren't hurting, so I was getting down, baby. And my youngest one, my middle daughter, she's starting to get it pretty good. My youngest one, she was like, at first, it took a while to get adjusted, but she built confidence. She's one of those ones, and she'll go get her. And my
Hey,
wife, man,
tell it. Man, I put some on like a few years ago.
hmm
Man, I put them on. I took them right back off. I was like, it ain't like it used to be, man. Hey, I got to get on the rollers like the little walker like the kids
yeah,
got.
yeah.
I need to start back doing that. Then I can work my way back up to it, man. So
Oh, I fell hard one time, man. Like I normally don't fall. Like this is years like since I probably fell, but what it was is they had the all male skate. So you got the mans out there, the ones out there that could really get down. They
yeah.
zooming all over the place, turning around, spinning. And the kids had their hands out like it was wrestling, us skating by. And I'm like, I ain't dapping these kids up, you know, healing it up. So these kids, the dude was just going about doing like Brian Fantano stuff, just spinning around, doing 360s, pirouettes, and high fiving the kids. And I just started laughing so hard I fell, like right on my keister. I didn't even mind. I fell and rolled to the outside because I was close to get off the track, and everybody was laughing. I was like, I ain't care.
Oh man,
I'm one of those people, man. I want people to, if we having a good time, who cares? Get your jokes off on me,
I
and
know,
then they
right?
be like, oh, that's a good fail. But hey, I enjoy myself. Shout out to Rollabout Skate Rink. The owner there has been a lifetime wrestling fan ever since I was a kid. She always had pictures with WWE legends and WCW guys and guys on the indies. So when we and her got to talking about my company, man, it was just like it's a lot of things that could possibly happen. So I'm getting excited about the show. And so the future too, of
That's what's
sponsorship and
up.
connecting. And I think the main thing we could do is try to really get kids to get back into skate rinks, get back into getting outside of their house and doing bowling online. Go to a bowling alley. That's where the fun really is. The little things we grew up on. I know everything ain't the same, but come on, guys.
Right.
Can't do everything on Nintendo Switch.
There you go. Right. Right. They got them games sold up, man. So get back out there and
Yeah.
like go out there, bowl, go out there skate. I don't think my daughter even know how to skate, man. So she
Mhm.
never was a big fan of skating. So I guess uh, it is what it is.
Hey, the older you get, man, the more you laugh at yourself. Like I
Yeah.
just kept, So I influence everybody out there to hear us on the knockout hour. Go out there, do something with your kids. Like even if it's out there having to spend no dad's money and or
I know, right?
spending next to none. And they gave me a free ticket. I guess I don't know for having so much fun. They gave me a free ticket. Like me, I was like, dope, cool. So
What's
hey,
up?
I'm coming back in like a couple of weeks. We're going to have some fun up there.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
man. Hey, Like I know what I'm doing now, man.
And
It's
it's
like,
good exercise too, man. Good exercise,
my wife, her legs is burnt out, but she ain't gonna go farther than like maybe 3 or 4 rolls this way or that way. So I'm like, what your legs tired from standing up? But she gonna kill me after this
Yes, she
podcast.
sure is.
Yeah,
I can't help
it's
you,
well
Ted. I can't
deserved.
help you.
I know I'm a run, but shout out to the queen. But anyway, she's up there chilling. But yeah, other than that, man, just had like you said, spent time with my daughter and
Yeah.
just enjoying that. I'm about to be on the same track as you. Uh, go ahead spending a couple 250 every other week to go ahead and get
Yeah.
them clothes right because it's about
Oh
that
yeah,
time.
man.
You want to go ahead and get those new fresh clothes out. So remind everybody out there, your kids, please, that you don't have to go spend much. Some everybody can get the top of the line. That is cool.
That's true.
Even like me, I'm a bargain shopper. I go to TJ Maxx. Shout out to y'all. Give me a sponsor. Uh, who else out there? Cause they got great shoes for like old people. Like I'm 37, but I'm old at heart. All right, honestly, I know everybody gonna make boo this man. I don't care. I like comfortable old shoes. Like
Yeah.
shoes you can just beat up and nobody. I don't care about you
Right.
know walking around. But when it goes to like wrestling shows, y'all put some J's on or something.
Yeah.
Gotta represent. But
I
like
know,
just
right?
you know what I'm saying? If I'm out. But if I'm just around the way, bro, I like my raggedy Adidas that's all white and they got grass stains on them. Love those shoes. They comfortable. And how much they cost? Like $30. Like y'all out here
Right.
spending $300 and they uncomfortable as heck, or you got to walk to not put a crease in the shoe.
Oh man, that's crazy. I be seeing them walking. I'm like, why y'all walking like that? I can't put no crease in my shoe. I'm like, what the hell?
Then
Put a
why you
crease
buy
in
the
my
shoe? You know what I'm saying? Like I got a pair of ones, they ain't bust down, but they
shoe.
very comfortable to me. And I got a pair I've never worn because a friend gifted them to me, and I don't have nothing to match it. And this is one of these moments for your young people. Us old folk like to match clothes. Okay, y'all don't know nothing about that. So
Right.
y'all be wearing some stuff, boy. I remember I was in
Crazy,
college. I
crazy
seen
looking
the
stuff.
transition. Yeah, it's wild, ain't it? But I know these people like they rambling, but hey, no, we enjoying ourselves. It's
Oh
Monday,
yeah, for sure.
start the work week. Enjoy yourselves. Shoot, have a great
Right,
time.
right.
So, so sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. But
Oh yeah, for
anyway,
sure.
we got Jake
Got a lot to
Paul.
talk about. Got a lot to talk
Oh
about.
yeah, oh yeah. So we're gonna start out with Jake Paul drops Mike Perry 3 times in a 6 round KO. What do you think about that, really quick? Because I'm
Hey,
not.
I know 3 times, man. I didn't see that one coming, but I mean, Jake
Mhm.
Paul. I guess he's not a bad fighter, man. I like Jake Paul. He's not. He's a pretty good fighter, but I'm waiting to see this Mike Tyson fight, man. I mean, I'm just
Yeah,
I know they kind of postponed the first one, man, but hey, big ups, man. He killed this guy, Perry, man. But hey, shout out to Jake Paul for winning the match. Pretty impressive.
yes. I think it's impressive. I think that too. Again, we're taking a UFC fighter with a boxer. This is
Right. Yeah, I
two
know.
different
Yeah,
sports.
yeah.
I mean, I ain't knocking the man because again, it still takes a lot of these to get in that ring and square up and throw them things.
Right.
So again, it's anybody could drop anybody any day, any punch. So I
That's
mean,
true.
shout out to Jake Paul. Congratulations. Hopefully, Mike Perry can rebound, go back to UFC, get a big
UFC.
win.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
go back to not in a bad way. Just hey, you get paid the big bucks to do the other stuff too as well. So go ahead and
Right.
get paid
Right.
that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So so then we got Conor McGregor. He's eyeing the future in bare knuckles promotion. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm so tired of McGregor, man. McGregor need to go somewhere and sit his ass down somewhere, man. I swear he do, man. I'm sick of McGregor, man. Like, what does man really want to do, man? At first, he wanted to
Mm,
come back into the UFC, right? Then,
right.
now he want to do the better. I mean, come on, man. What do he really want to do? I mean, honestly.
I for me, it's like I can deal with it being like on that tip. I can believe that because he is a knockout fighter so much as say his leg is compromised. I don't think he could throw leg kicks or
Yeah.
withstand leg kicks. So if he was to do that, I'm with it because shoot, if he were to get his face beat in, pause, for the money he's making,
Right.
I ain't tripping on that. I'm one of the one like don't make that money, dog. Because personally, I don't really care for the extra too, but that's the whole
Yeah.
thing. It's like Ric Flair, that's why people envy that man. He makes fun of the things that people enjoy and think should be normalized. He's out here spending money on liquor. So
I
I
mean,
like,
and
yeah,
McGregor, he got a lot of money, man. I mean, he only need I guess he just loved the sport so much he just don't want to, call it quits. But I would think
Mhm.
about if he was to do that, go manage somebody, go train somebody to come up one of these young and up and stars just to train him in. Because the boy can fight. I ain't gonna lie, he can. But
Yeah.
I would put my time in that kind of way, man, instead of trying to go out there and I don't know. That's just me.
No, I feel you because I mean, like it's one of those things where like I would say this, like I have a destination in my mind how far I would go with my career and how it would
Right.
go depending on the money. You know, what I say at 50 years old, will I be willing to go into a let's say a boxing match with somebody like a charity type thing? Yeah,
Right.
possible.
Yeah.
You know, but to say like Connor, I figured though, it's like he got to feel like he has to have the attention like
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, like Hulk
Right.
Hogan. But but yeah, I mean, I can understand because I think sometimes, man, people know their value, they know their worth, and
Yeah.
so it's best to get that money now because 5 years from now, he ain't gonna be sitting there be able to make that same impact on the sport. If
Right.
anything, he'll do. So I think it's a good time as any to get it now. So we'll keep our eye on that and let y'all know in the
Right.
future if we find some news about that going forward. And then we got August the 3rd. I like this news a lot. Everybody know
Yeah.
I love me some boxing because the Los Angeles title fight is going to be against Israel. I'm not going to try it. And Terrence Crawford, 12 rounds for Israel's WBA excuse me, junior middleweight title. Um, uh, man, what a fight right here. I seen the picture
Yeah.
of the dude Israel when he's actually his regular size and the division he's in, and he's cutting down weight to get to that. That is, whew, that's it's gonna be a mountain to climb. However, I got Terrence Crawford with the win.
Oh yeah, for sure,
That's my
man.
man. I got Bud all day.
Israel is not a bad fighter, but I think he's
Hmm.
going to go against somebody that's what 40-0.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't even know Terrence Crawford was 40-0. Didn't know that.
And he's undisputed in two
Right.
weight classes. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, I've
So
been
yeah.
watching Terrence, but I didn't know I thought he at least lost one or two matches, but I didn't know
Mm-mm.
he was 40-0, man. Really didn't.
I think he's creeping up around 37, 38 years old.
Yeah.
So even to say that and what he's accomplished, his destination he's trying to get to is Canelo Alvarez before they
Yeah.
both are done. And what can that fight be there? Because Canelo said he's not coming down. So Terrence having to move up in
Yeah.
order to possibly get him in the catch weight. But I don't know. I mean, I think he can do it. The real question is that to say the other guys weighing in, when they weigh in, it's one thing you weigh in, but when you can rehydrate, those
Yeah.
guys can get up to 20 pounds overnight and they're ready to go compared to you're coming in at that weight because you've been, again, doing a little bit of cutting, but then you rehydrating, you're not going to come in with that much weight on you. So I
Right.
don't know. That's one thing I like about the hydration clauses they have in boxing because and MMA, because some of these guys, you go, how the heck did they come out looking like 2 times the size they was the day before?
Right.
Hmm. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. It is.
But yeah, I will definitely, ladies and gentlemen, please shout out me and D-Minus if you get some money on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be Terrence Crawford, I think, as well as D-Minus.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you want to throw us a little bit of cash, you know what I'm saying? We look out for y'all. Y'all don't say if you lost it, that's all our fault. You know what I mean? I ain't doing that either. We just saying.
Hey, even going farther, want to go farther? Terrence Crawford in 8 rounds.
I predict nine.
9.
Yeah, I say in the ninth round. Yeah, I'm one of those guys right there. I think Terrence gonna finish the job before he even gets to the end. We ain't gotta worry about no decision. I think he's on his game because I seen him training with Andre Ward too, which
Yeah.
I like that. I heard something like a rumor, and I hope that's just a rumor that Andre Ward's talking about coming back. Like, please God, no.
No,
See,
no, no,
see,
no.
right? That's a difference. Like, you have no reason to be back in the ring competitively. I think your training is great, what you're doing with Bud, and work with some other guys like that. But no, do not come back in that ring. Don't do it. Don't do
Right.
it. Please. I hope that's again. I hope that's just a rumor, like I said. But we're letting you know what word on the street is up in here. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We do some researching up in here. So,
I know, right?
so all right, that's a little bit of what went down in combat news. There's also a appearance by Terrence Crawford later that happened at SmackDown actually this past Friday night
Right.
at WWE. So we're gonna go ahead and get into Monday night, and we're gonna go ahead and let D Minus take over Monday Night Raw.
All right, Monday Night Raw, y'all. We kicked off the show with Rhea Ripley. She's back, y'all. I didn't see this one. Well, when she came back a couple weeks ago, I didn't think she was gonna come back this fast. So one or two things that tells me that either the injury wasn't that serious like they thought it was, or she's still injured, but they prolonging this fight until SummerSlam. She's not gonna be in no ring until SummerSlam. So, but I was shocked to see her back so soon. I thought my girl Liv was gonna hold on to the title a little bit longer.
Well, it is two things I think, and that's very possible. In the second part you just said, number one, I don't think she was even hurt. I think there is a chance something may have been like a minor thing that probably took a week or two or so. But I think she did that to get married. So I think that was more of allow her to kind of get a break, do her thing, and then come back. But I think you may be right. It's too easy for her to be there at SummerSlam. I think they can be drawing that out a little bit, and I would enjoy if they did. So let's just say then it puts more validation on Liv Morgan in the work she has been doing.
Yeah.
Because I think that for someone that me that's not been a huge fan of her, she's winning me over. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
She's doing it, man. She's doing an excellent job.
I told you.
Let's just say, and it also reflects to we're doing for the first time on this show. I know I promised a couple of weeks back, but we're going to do something called the power ranking. We're going to call it the knockout hour power rankings, where we list our top 5 current of the week. Let's say we're going to try to keep it up weekly. We're going to ask you online after the show. We're going to post it on our page or in our group to let you know. Respond to us. What's your top 5 of the week when it comes to your power ranking of all of wrestling, not just WWE? All right. But anyway, that's some things I would say later about Liv Morgan as well.
Yeah. See, I think this is gonna go out. I think it's gonna play out a little bit longer than what expected. I don't think Rhea's gonna win the belt at SummerSlam. I think Dominique gonna have some kind of effect of her losing, and it's gonna get crazy, man. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But Rhea Ripley back, so that kicked off the show. Happy to see you back, Rhea. Then you had Sheamus going against Bronson Reed. Sheamus won that match. I like Bronson, man. I don't know what they're trying to do with him, but I like him. I want him to like the Intercontinental Championship. I think he's good with that, but I don't know what they're gonna do with that. The storyline is a little crazy now, so
I hate to cut you off for a second.
Yeah.
When you watching Raw or SmackDown, what are you watching? What are you watching it on? Like streaming, or are you watching it live?
No, I'm watching it live. Well, actually, I watched it when I DVR it because sometimes I'm out of town, so I don't get a chance to watch it live.
Understood. And same here. I technically don't have, let's say, some of those apps and or those services to watch it live. So to say like on Hulu, this is where it's irritating, and I hope in Netflix y'all fix this issue because how am I missed? I didn't get to see that match, and I didn't get to see Sonya Deville and Selena Vega's match. They did not show. Yeah, they don't show matches. I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm looking because I see the results and all that, and I'm doing my research, and I'm like, wait a minute, how I don't see 2 whole matches on a? No, come on, I know I'm not tripping because a couple weeks back I said that. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't see that match. It was a Sheamus match with I think Drew McIntyre, and I didn't see that one. I was like, how'd you see it? And then I was like, this is weird.
Well, see,
fix that.
Well, see, I still have regular cable. Ted, I'm probably a few ones that still have regular cable. So I do a lot of my DVRs. I record them and then I watch it later on. So that's why I get a chance to see mostly all the stuff that's on. So
yeah, because I can say now, mind you, I wouldn't mind doing both, but the problem is all the streaming. I'm so stuck to that now. So if I go back to cable, and I'm paying for all these other services, that's the part. You gotta have one or the other. Like Hulu has a deal, and it has live TV. Yeah. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that because I really don't watch TV all the time. It's kind of background noise to me. I play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
Well, not video games personally. It's more like sports games. So if it's Madden, I'm all on that. College football. If you want to get a skunking, TKO_336 on the come get that fade and check out. Y'all been this is on Twitch. Y'all see the videos. Watch the videos down below. Got 10 views on one. Yeah, that's right.
So y'all with that smoke come to see him.
Only lost one game so far this year. Cause only one game, about 1 point. So yeah, bring your best. come play me. But
Man,
but the thing I just say is like, so for me, a lot of times, certain things are just background noise. I got shows on just to be, I occasionally look over and watch it or something. Shout out to It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's some good background stuff.
right.
But, but anyway, yeah, if you could talk about the next two matches, I don't even see them, so I can't even have
I
an
got you.
opinion.
I got
Yeah.
you. So Sheamus defeated Bronson Reed, which after the match, Butch still he jumped on Sheamus, man, like hit him from
Hmm.
behind. Where I still call him Butch. He calls something else right now, but I still call him look firecracker, look
Mhm.
Butch. I don't know what's his name, but I always know him as
Pete Dunne.
Butch. Yeah, Peter Dunne. Yeah, him. He jumped on Sheamus. For some reason, he still got a beef with Sheamus. I guess from Sheamus leaving the group. I'm
Mhm.
guessing. But that's going to be a
Storytelling.
storyline now. Yeah,
It's good because Chambers
yeah,
needs something to do, and
yeah,
at
yeah.
least that directs him somewhere instead of just aimlessly doing
Right.
matches for no reason.
Yeah. So and
Mhm.
then you had Zelina Vega against Sonya Deville. I like that kind of like Sonya Deville. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But Sonya Deville took that match. I like to bring Sonya Deville back into the match. I always liked her as a wrestler, man. So uh, big ups to Sonya Deville. Then you
Mhm.
had Damon Priest and Gunther. They did a face-to-face talk.
Mhm.
I can't wait to see this match, man. I don't know.
Loved it. Oh man,
Yeah. Oh man, I love this, man. So I can't
I
wait to
would
see
say
this
this.
match. Really.
I would say that Damian Priest, and this is just my opinion. It's just me. His story right now is better than Cody's.
Cody's.
That's
Yep.
just a me thing, and he's doing better with just. It's not scaving by or getting by skin teeth. He
Right.
is winning.
He
All
is
right,
he's
y'all.
wrestling.
Yeah, they're really trying to put credibility on him. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I just say this: his promo game is a little weak though. It's like it's not convincing. It's like he's saying words. I don't feel it,
Yeah.
even though his voice is deep and it's real one of those man voices. Love the voices is great, but the problem is it's just like the body language when he's doing it. Be more like I don't know. It just
See, I disagree, Tanner. I like his promo.
really.
Yeah.
I
I
think
like the way they got him, how he's messing with Dom and all that stuff and just
well, no, not that part. I mean in ring when he's
yeah,
like
in ring. I
talking to
like
Gunther.
what he's talking about.
The part was great. Like the words, what he said, the meaning behind everything. Like I had to work for it. I totally with it.
Yeah.
It's just the way he's saying it. It's the body
Yeah.
language for me.
I
It's like
get you.
it's
I get you.
yeah, like his voice is great. Got a great look. $1,000,000, but yeah, it's just that's the only part to me is like not convincing. It's just the way he
Deliver it, I guess.
yeah, it's like he's just it's literally like he's reading off a sheet. Duh, it's the same time the whole time. It doesn't go up or down. It's like, come on, man, like show me more passion instead of like telling me your passion. Let me feel it.
Well, when he first came out, they tried to make him like Razor Ramon, kind of like Scott Hall a little bit.
Mhm.
So with that accent and stuff like that. So I guess that's what you're talking about. I guess the delivery that he's saying his promos, but I kind of like it. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's better than
Mm.
Cody shit, just to be honest with you. I like it.
And again, that's not right. It's like you know what I mean? Like, and it's a difference. He is now, let's say this, he's so overly baby, he has to be that way. He's always like happy-go-lucky, everything's
Yeah.
great. And then here comes a problem. He's putting more of an act on too. And I think it's got to be hard to smell that hard all the time with those white ass.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. But his teeth, like I know I got a gap. Who cares? But I never
Right.
seen somebody's teeth look like somebody like it's like a mouthpiece is so white. Like he got hit the other on SmackDown, he just laid there and his mouth was open. I was like, it just bing. Like
Right.
his teeth is the whitest teeth I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But shout out to his dentist.
I know, right? it might be what you call them, veneers or something. It might be that.
Probably Roman. Yeah, I'm about to say probably him and Roman got the same dentist. Good great. Them boy got some teeth, boy.
Right. Then after you had they face to face, of course he had a match with Braun Strowman. Damon Priest win that match, but then Gunther came back down, and they went at it, man. And Damon Priest got the best of Gunther, man. So I kind of like that. But Gunther's Gunther's my number one, man.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for this match, man. I gotta watch this match.
We definitely gotta get some SummerSlam predictions this time, y'all. We will get better. We grow, we learn, and that's one thing we will do. We will have SummerSlam predictions. I guess we'll start to run a. I don't know. We'll get creative. We'll
We'll,
probably
we'll
about like
probably
a
do something
little.
next week with it. Let's do something next week
Yeah.
with SummerSlam. Because it's in 2 weeks.
So,
So
right. So that we gotta get a week ahead just to make sure we get all the matches in. Now
yeah,
the thing is too, as the week goes, they can add it on a Friday night.
yeah,
So let's go with this. That let's say the Monday show, um, coming up to that week, we must have our picks in for what matches we do know.
right.
Now, if they let's say add a match or so, an offline win, you can both be able to text and do
Right.
it. We'll put it in the group chat and or the page, and then when we come back to the show, we'll add those results as well. So everybody,
We
I think that's fair, right?
can do that.
Cool, cool, cool. So
Yeah.
I gotta get better on my schedule. I'm getting better. Like it's I'm not that old. I know everybody, but when you get older, you gotta start putting stuff in your schedule, in your calendar. Like remind me to not lose my brain at home. But stuff
Right.
like that. I gotta start scheduling stuff.
Right.
Make sure I put that down.
That's what's up. Then we got like I said, Braun Strowman and David Priest won that match. Then Gunther and Priest got into it. Nice,
Mm.
nice ending to that. Then you had Katana Chance and Kaden Carr go against Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler, with Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler getting that victory. I like this tag team, man, and I like how Sonya Deville brought them two together. I think they're gonna be strong now with Sonya Deville guidance, man. Because I'm really see what they want to do with Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler. I actually think they
Mhm.
probably be the next tag team champions if uh, the ladies from if Bianca Belair and all them don't get it first. But
Right.
we'll see how that go, man. But I like Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks, man. Uh, then you had Adam Pierce call out Drew McIntyre, to uplift the suspension under one
Mhm.
condition, man. Only thing Drew had to do was apologize to the two referees, man. He got so much pride he couldn't do it. So
Mhm.
he didn't do it. Seth Rollins came because he was about to beat up the referees again and Adam Pierce. And Seth Rollins came down. They got into it. So I think that's going to be a match for SummerSlam with
Mhm.
Drew. Because I don't know if CM Punk is ready to come back yet. I'm not sure if that match is going to be.
I hope so.
I don't know because now it seems like Seth Rollins put himself into the mix now. So it's kind of crazy, man. So I don't know if CM Punk will be ready for SummerSlam or I don't know, man. What you think about that? Because it's crazy right now.
I wouldn't mind a triple threat at that point if you're going to sit there and be able to protect CM Punk. However, at this point, CM Punk, you better be ready, dog. Like it's about 8 to 10 months. Nobody ever been out there that long in WWE to come from anything. I mean, Charlotte probably is going to be right there at SummerSlam. Please
Well,
believe Charlotte Flair is coming back real soon. Like it's not going to be too much longer.
yeah, but the
So.
reason I say that, but
Mhm.
now Seth Rollins got thrown into. I don't believe it'll be a triple threat because the whole storyline was built around McIntyre and CM Punk.
Right.
So why would you
I
throw
don't
Seth
see
Rollins in
myself
there?
even in it. Yeah, I don't even see myself even there. That I
Yeah,
don't get it. There's no title involved. So for
right,
me, I really don't understand why he interjecting himself in this. Like, so you see what I'm saying? Like where
right.
he blaming last week he blamed CM Punk for him not winning the title over his feud with Priest. I mean with
Right.
McIntyre,
With
and then
McIntyre.
now he intercepts himself in this. So that's possibly a way I think they're gonna go with it, just to
Yeah.
again like get Seth Rollins something to do because he can't go back for the title now because Damien has it.
Well,
So
Damon told him after the SummerSlam he's going to give him the title shot.
obviously we know now Damien's gonna lose. 'Cause that wouldn't even make sense. I don't want
Well,
to see the rematch.
well, they saying that Gunther's going to lose because Damon Priest told Seth Rollins after I get through Gunther, you can
Right.
have your title rematch. I was
But
like,
I
hey,
but again, if I'm a fan, that's kind of like foreseeing he's gonna lose now.
yeah,
Because if he does win, then now y'all kind of dragging. All right, I ain't saying Damian Priest couldn't. I would love for him to keep being champ, but if you put Gunther right in his tracks the way it is right now, Gunther needs to be champ.
he do. I agree.
There's no other way around it. Now to say if Damian wins, I'm happy for it. Either way, I'm really good on that end because now it's like okay, give me more of what Damian can possibly do.
Right.
But to say like if Damian beats Gunther flat, that's gonna be weird. It's got to be something going on. He could
Yeah.
not, in my opinion, I don't see him just beating him clean.
Yeah, it's
It's
gonna be
impossible.
interesting, man. It's
Yeah, that'd
interesting
be
now, but
weird.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But we'll find out. But I think that's possibly the way that, because again, you look at somebody like Seth Rollins, you spending money on him. He's one of the top guys. If he don't have a match at SummerSlam, then you're missing out as a company on money that you could have racked in off the sales because he's back.
Yeah,
So I think that that's how they're gonna try to find a way to, yes, either him and Drew can go if CM Punk's not ready, and or I think they're gonna try to in 2 weeks find a
yeah,
way to get them all three in the or
yeah. I think it'd probably be a triple threat, like you said. I agree with that.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate it though. I hate it, but
Yeah, me
uh,
too. Yeah, because I think nothing against Seth Rollins, man, but go sit down.
yeah,
That's a me thing. I'm tired of you. Go sit down, man.
yep,
You should have took a break like a Roman took one right now. Go take a break. Go sit down.
yeah,
Go sit
yep.
your, yeah.
Right, right. Then yeah, Jay Uso going against Dominic Mysterio.
Hmm.
I like Dominic, man. I mean, I like the role he's playing, man. It's a good
Hmm.
look for the company. Um, Jay Uso won that match, but it was some interference with Liv Morgan and old mommy came through again. So I mean, it was crazy,
Hmm.
but Jay Uso ended
Really
up
good.
winning that match. Chad Gable came out and called out Bo Dallas.
Hmm.
It was a pretty much a setup from the get go. Bo Dallas came out. As soon as he came out, the Creed brothers stepped in and jumped him.
Hmm.
Uh,
Didn't I say something about that? Didn't I
yeah,
tell
you
you?
did. And
Yep.
Chad Gable, man, he's a sneaky son. But
I
he
told you.
got
Cause
some
did you see that?
reinforcement, man.
Did you see that promo with Xavier and with my man Otis and them?
Yeah.
Hey, check this out now. We're gonna go with this. Y'all hearing it first. This is a thought I had when I watched it.
Uh-huh.
They can possibly add it to the New Day. You
Hmm.
can add Tozawa, you can add Otis, and you add Maxine, and then now you could continue on the New Day with new people. Uh-huh. See, if you think about
Okay.
it, because
Okay.
right, at least it be on TV. They're all people of all types, so New Day's name can keep going on instead of it say it just goes when they go. Now New Day became like the happy-go-lucky guys of the company, which I think that's pretty cool.
See, okay, I like that. But I was thinking that Xavier Woods gonna turn on Kofi and go with the Final Testament. So
Oh no, no, they ain't breaking up New Day. I don't see
I
that.
think it is, Teddy. I think it's coming, man. I really
Hmm.
do. I could be
Really?
wrong, but I think Xavier Woods gonna eventually team up with the Final Testament because I think they're gonna break New Day up, man.
But I think the Final Testament, the problem is it's just not getting there. I
Yeah, I
don't
know.
care what road they kept taking with Killian Cross. It's nothing about Killian Cross as a talent. It just something about you and WWE just ain't working.
Well,
I
I think
mean, I don't care how many things they do with him.
I think with adding Xavier, they might increase the little whatever they're trying to do. But what would be the target? I don't know. You know.
Honestly, it kind of tuned me out because if he's still going against Kofi the whole time, then really you already done enough as is that we're not watching. Because
Right.
that's some of those matches they don't even come up on my Raw on Hulu. So that's letting you know WWE don't even not invest. Now I ain't saying you're wrong because that's a great thought. However, I would say, hey, you
Yeah.
never know with Triple H mind where you're going
I know.
because
Right.
all right, let's not say that in a bad way, Trips. You're doing a great job, but who knows? I
Yeah.
think the problem will be is he started to book like NXT, which I'm getting kind of
Yeah.
irritated. I'm not getting to that in a minute because NXT starting to irritate me.
Damn.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, after the
Yeah.
end of that, you had Bo Dallas getting jumped by the Creed and Chad Gable, and then
Mm.
the whole Y6 came out. So that was the first time seeing all of them in a ring
Mm.
together, I think. So that's gonna be an interesting concept with that. So uh, then you had the main event, Sami Zayn. So sick of Sami Zayn and Dragunov. Dragunov ended up winning that match because of this boy Braun Breaker. This guy, man, they gotta get this guy a title some kind of way, man. Like the guy is
Mm.
just deadly, man. He demolished both of them, like broke them to pieces, man. The boy's just off the chain.
I'm a with the Y6, love it. I've been a big fan of Bray Wyatt. I love his vision. Harp the video they had with my man Eric Rowan. I felt that. That was
Yeah,
tough watching that. Really was
yeah.
because yeah, to lose two of your brothers you riding the road with, y'all has been friends for a
Oh
long
yeah,
time. That's tough, and I like what WWE did with that. Brought some realness to again wrestling, which I enjoy as a promo. I like real life situations sometimes, and some people being able to let out some of those emotions through
Right.
things like that, which is great. I ain't gonna talk about the match. I'm gonna go with you. Braun needs to get the title in the Continental right now. I think he got the dogs. Shout out to Cleveland. The
Oh man,
dog pound gonna be up there.
they love him.
Yeah,
They love him.
yeah, man. I think they're gonna go crazy up there, and I think that he's gonna finally get a chance to beat Sami Zayn
Oh yeah.
and go ahead and get that championship. And
Yep.
I would think to sum up Monday Night Raw, if you don't mind, just to say like, all right, early it was way too much talking for me because again they
Yeah.
cut out some things. I didn't even know there was two matches in there. So for me, my first take was it was too much talking the way they cut it with Hulu. Way too much talking in that 3 hour show.
Yeah.
And Y6 is dope. I like that they kept incorporating the Judgment Day throughout the show all the way through until they were done with the segments. I like that a lot. I like how the what Triple H does. I kind of simply follow that model of what you see at the beginning. It let it flow through the whole show in order to like make it all like an omelet. You know, I
Right.
think it's pretty dope. It just kind of all comes together. So I think very good job. That shows easy to follow. Uh, yeah, they got to do something with Braun. Got to
Yeah.
do something, Braun.
Yeah.
Now. So yeah.
But that was your wrap for Monday Night Raw. I guess we'll kick it off with the NXT, Teddy. See what you got on. What's going on over there?
All righty. So NXT. Not trying to be too long on this. Uh, did you? And again, I know it's like you would get accustomed to watching them on like CW or something nowadays when they get that deal. I think in October.
Yeah.
I think yeah. But did you get a chance to see Obafemi yet? Or
No, I haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't. I haven't.
Gotcha. Okay. Obafemi, man, I love that dude. Anyway, you got the Rascals. So what it is, there was a guy named Wesley, and he had two partners that was in the WWE that came in with him. One named Trey Miguel. I know him, great guy. And I can't. I'm not trying to disrespect that dude. I don't know his name right now. But they came back to the WWE, and then now back together called the Rascals, and they went against a team called Gulas, and the Rascals get the victory. Um, you got Thea Hall steps up to Roxanne Perez. That she's the NXT Women's Champion to ask her for a title shot. Thing about Roxanne Perez is I like her a lot, but
I like her too. I like her too.
yeah, I just think like with her, it's the opponent she's facing. It's really like she's really good, and she's having to put over a lot of people that's still working through things. Again, it's a development league. I totally understand it. But sometimes, man, like, all right, she had Jordan Grace. It was a great match. But where's the real meat and potato story for NXT right there? Like, why isn't a Lash Legend, in my opinion? She is, good gracious, she's tall. She got the, she's built, man. Like, why don't y'all really like put like legit contenders against people like Roxanne Perez? Because nothing
Right.
against Roxanne, but her competition sometimes be like, man, give us somebody that's really like a real story that I can invest in. And that's the only thing I kind of think with her. Like this girl think, oh, she's gonna watch her in the next match or this everything leading up to it, she's gonna beat her. And it's like it's getting kind of stale. I'm like,
Well,
y'all need to
who would you have her go against? I mean, who's out
like
there?
Last Legend. There's a uh lady there named Last Legend. And the problem with her is they got her in a group that she's kind of doing too much goofing off. I think
Yeah.
too much acting, not enough action. Because when she's working, she's dominating. She's just a really I think she's like 6'3", 6'2". But maybe I mean she's pretty stout woman. Like she
Okay.
built like not as defined as Jade, but pretty much a big muscular build. And she's wrecked shop up in there, and it's like put her against the dang. Like why you keep having to over here playing around with everybody else? Like stop having that woman play around and start wrecking stuff. You know what I mean? And what's
Yeah.
the point of having the right athletes? Like that's another thing NXT do. They get these NIL deals, and that's how you got the Creed brothers and a lot of these great, amazing talents. Even the Trick Williams that played football, you know, at a high level. I think they're phenomenal talents, and they're coming through very well, like a Trick Williams. But everybody doesn't get pushed through that tight door just like that. And I think
Right.
that's the problem with NXT is getting kind of some of these things getting stale, man. You need either I don't know. Somebody needs some character change ups or sprucing them up or something. Like this Thea Hall, she's good, but it's like her acting is so cheesy. It's you gotta watch it. It's just like
Yeah, I got you.
overacting. You know, like stop acting in the fight. Then you got Javon Evans. He got to go against Brooks Jensen, excuse me, with Josh Briggs and my boy Javon Evans coming out with the victory. Then you got NXT champion All Ego Ethan Page versus Dante Chen, and All Ego Ethan Page wins the match. Um, I don't really like Ethan Page. Uh, that can be a good thing, you know, like a heel thing is sometimes the person's face or the way they move irritates you so bad you just don't really like them. And he's like, the way I think about him is the way I think about Chris Jericho. I've never been a Chris Jericho fan.
Oh, I was a Chris Jericho fan, man. Oh yeah.
Never was. The only time I was a fan of his and I thought he was pretty cool and funny is when he had Ralphus. Remember when that manager in WCW, Ralphus, where he had
Oh
the
yeah,
dreads?
yeah.
Bro, Ralphus was the funniest thing. And if you go back and watch the video of Ralphus right now, I don't care. Give me a Ralphus. If anybody want to be a Ralphus for TKO, come on down. You know?
Y2J was up chain, man. Back in the Rock and Stone Cold. I mean, he was the boy can wrestle.
I wouldn't say wrestling's a problem. It's just him.
Yeah.
He just irritates me. Just staring at him, just like, ugh. It's just like it's like a sleazeball in my mind. Every time I look at it, it's like you look like you're just a creep. I don't know what it is. Don't know. I can't trust that guy.
Right.
Can't trust him. Anyway, he won the match. He's still the NXT champion. Then you got Izzy Dame versus Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley got a pretty dope finish. I like that a lot. It was a pretty good match. I think Izzy Dame, they was going over the fact that she's been in NXT, let's say like 2 years. I think she's a great talent. I think that, again, someone they need to just invest more time, put more story to her. And I like it. I enjoyed that match. I really did. You got Lola Vice versus, or my bad, Jace Jean. Sorry, getting the wrong butchering it. And then you got, Jace Jean. And then you got Jasmine Nix. And you got Lola Vice with the win. Here go with this thing right here with Lola. Either have her win something that actually matters, that her winning everything that doesn't matter. Yeah. If you're building her up to get there and then she loses the NXT championship, then she gets somewhere else and lose this right here, but she wins all the bare knuckle fights. But until WWE turns into a bare knuckle fight, I don't care about her doing the mixed martial arts stuff. Make her wrestling credible. Stop with the extra stuff. Like I like her. I like what she could do, but it's the too much camera stuff. Stop worrying about the camera because her promos are trash. All right, and I think that's the problem. They ready to rush people out there because of a look, and sometimes they had an MMA background rather than does that really matter right now? Where if you wasn't all that great in MMA, who really cares? Nobody was talking about you. So I'm just saying, I'm not dissing her. It's just the way they produce things is kind of irritating. You got the OC versus OTM. The OC won. Not gonna waste some time on that. Then you got North American Championship. You had Oba Femi versus Duke Hudson, and Oba Femi stays and retains as champion. A very, very good prospect for any of the two top rosters when he's up and ready. I love Mr. Oba Femi. Shout out to the big dog. Love him a lot. If you ain't got a chance to watch NXT, please check them out. Me personally, I watch them on Hulu as DMINUS has it on, or can't have it on DVR. Just check out NXT. They will be on the CW in the next couple months. I think they're a very enjoyable show. Sometimes, again, I try not to be critical because I do enjoy wrestling like the next guy. So, again, I'm a fan first before more anything else about trying to be critical of other talent. All right. So, I'm always been a fan. It just that's the way fans, I think, typically will talk when they're watching the show. That's the way I feel like, why are they doing this? It's like a movie. Why they do this? Why they do these things they do? But
right.
And that was NXT, everybody. And so we're gonna move right along to SmackDown. We're gonna try to be pretty brief with this as well, because it wasn't too much. It was a 2-hour show as always. But you got Cody Rhodes kicks off the show, as he always do. And yeah, A-Town Down Under come down there to talk to Cody, and pretty much they told Cody you need to get a partner because they took out Randy Orton last week. So Cola and Rose got to look for a partner to start off the show. So then you got Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes, and we got 2 weeks in a row. We got Andre Idolo. I love that Idolo. Like his music, pretty Idolo. They need to start putting that in there. But he comes out with a win. A lot of people tripping talking about Carmelo Hayes. Why pull him up if he keeps losing matches? He's a heel, everybody. All
Yeah,
right. If a heel was winning all the time, would you sit there and be cheering him? Yes. So then it wouldn't be the guy you'd be looking for to win, would you? Like that's the job. Like he's a young guy on the talent where you have Andrade was an NXT champion. All right. So the same thing that he went through. Don't you think there's some people didn't shouldn't be shot to the moon?
right.
This is one of those situations. Let the man cook. Let WWE do their time and building him up and stop believing that again, everybody doesn't watch NXT. So for the ones that do, that's great. We enjoy it, but everybody don't know what he did in NXT. So don't get offended, guys. They're getting
Yeah,
there. Let,
his
let the
time is
man
coming.
cook.
He's gonna be a hell of a star.
Yeah, like Trippity Stratton, I would say her athleticism and her presence in the ring is very good. There's times I see matches, she looks like she's lost all everywhere. It happens to us all. It's a part of the game. Some guys could be hitting all cylinders. They have a perfect match. Somebody has to lose, and majority of the time, it's got to be the bad guy. Just saying. So anyway, that was a good match. Yeah, Bianca Belair and Chelsea Green. They wanted to square up. Says both of them are still trying to get an opportunity to get a tag team championship match. Bianca says she handled that and she beat up Chelsea Green. A nice quick TV match, surprise roll up. I think that was fine. For then after that was a post match with the tag team champions. They was talking smack. Alba Fire and Abaddon was talking a little smack. I think the WWE chill out will putting the smoke in the back of the building. All right, we know they're
Right.
on the flight of steps behind the curtain. Stop
Exactly.
making everything look spooky. It ain't
And,
like that.
and not to cut you off, but ever since they got the belts, have they had a match?
No,
Like, come
not
on,
on
man.
TV.
Like, I mean, put them in a match or
Mhm.
something, man. Like, they just hold on to the belts. Like, for
I
real.
think I think Cocoa Butter Express is going to get the.
You said Cocoa Butter Express.
Yeah, I think Cocoa Butter Express is going to get those tag titles back and spread their loveliness all over the WWE as they should because they're the
Uh,
queens of the WWE and get them back their scepters, if you would say. So
right.
that was a great, fun, quick match, which I think was a good idea. Let's not burn 10 minutes of we know what's going to happen. Then we got Jake Paul and LA LA Knight comes out. I like LA Knight's music, man. That's just growing on me.
Yeah, I
That's
do.
just
I do like the music.
Oh man, it's that part when the beat break there. That
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. I like, yeah. I love Mr. LA Knight. I ain't gonna lie, he's growing on me, dog. Doing it for the old heads. You know, he's like 43, and they really not high up on him a lot of times because of his age. I'm like, man, let that man get busy, man. He have to run the risk his stuff too. I like it. I like the good old night, and they had a little back and forth smack talk. Then we got Tiffany Stratton comes out here, and she's out there with Nia Jax, and she goes against Michin. Michin comes out with the win. Here's the thing, people, bring the energy for the women's matches too. All right, just because it's not a title on the line, bring the energy. Because I hate when sometimes the crowd's quiet during the entrance. Bring it on, man. Give it to them. You there for no reason like this? That's ridiculous. Like give get them get them what they asked for. So anyway, Michin comes out to win. I like it a lot because Bailey comes out. She attacks Nia Jax, hit her with the briefcase. Then she stumps out. Tiffany's briefcase breaks that, so we know Tiffany gonna get a new one. And now, yeah, and we got BBL Bailey out there, showing out with the leather pants. Shout out to Bailey. So anyway, fun, nice little match, TV match, and it was good to get Michin to win. Then we got A-Town down under, and they went against Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens to end the show, and uh, Cody Rhodes wins with the code Crossroads 1, 2, 3, and then you had the Bloodline attack, which Jacob Fatu is a freaking werewolf animal beast.
Boy, what the hell you
That
talking about? Oh my God.
love him. Can't wait till they turn that madman loose, and that was
Yes.
it for Friday night SmackDown, and they let Kevin Owens lay in as well. Well, Kevin Owens shouldn't have got up, but they had. Anyway, yeah, bad Kevin. Stay down, bad Kevin. So anyway, that was in SmackDown. And so, like I said, we're gonna do the power rankings. We're gonna try to keep this. We got 10 minutes or less, so we're gonna go ahead and try to knock this out. As we're glad y'all been rocking with us the whole show. And like I said, if you get time throughout the week, please send your list on to us on our page. Let us know about your top 5 power rankings for this week as well. So starting out. All right, it's a list we comprise of the top 5 and all of wrestling right now this week. We're going with number 5. Let's see. Who is your number 5 uh power ranking top wrestler?
I got Drew McIntyre for right now.
Drew McIntyre. Okay.
My number 5. I gotta have man. Even when he wrestling, he just been getting screwed lately. But the boy is nice. I like Drew McIntyre number 5.
Got you. And my number 5 is the WWE undisputed heavyweight champion, Cody Rhodes. I just think that a lot of people ain't gonna like it. I just think that I would say after this match on SmackDown, the crowd was really over for him. But I felt excellent work. They were just really everybody did a great job of that match. But I think that sometimes not enough for me. I think Cody's kind of flying low until Roman gets back to help him out. So I'm going with Cody and Rhodes at number 5, WWE undisputed champion. Who you got it for?
I got 4. I got my girl Leah Morgan, man. I got her number 4 on my list.
Cool.
W champion. I like her. She's playing a good role right now, man. She's doing her thing, so I like it.
Cool. And my number 4 is Gunther. I think Gunther is my number 4 right now. Even though they've been having him doing stick work, doing promo work, as we like to say, holding the stick, pause. Been doing an excellent job building up for his championship run, possibly, potentially, should be at SummerSlam. At number 3, who do you have at number 3?
Number 3, I got Cody Rhodes. I put him number 3 because he is champion right now. I ain't gonna drop him like 5 like you just did, disrespectfully. I mean, he's still 3. He still can wrestle, but I just don't like what they're doing with him right now. So I got him at 3.
Got you. And yeah, no disrespect, Cody. I know that everybody gonna, Cody fan. If you're a Cody fan, I feel you. Me right now, I just think that hey, there's a lot more to be in store for him that we ain't got to yet. So again, yeah, shout out to Cody and Rose. But I got at number 3, the AEW World Champions, Swerve Strickland. I think that he's doing a great job over there. He is the first AEW World Heavyweight Champion, currently still is so for people that didn't know that, that is I think that's very cool for him to be that. I think I got a lot of comparisons to him when he was on the indie scene before he got signed. A lot of people thought that a lot of the way I moved at certain times looked like his stuff. So shout out to Swerve Strickland. I like him a lot in number 3. So who you got at number 2?
Number 2, I got Gunther. He's not, like I say, he's not wrestling right now, but when he is in that ring, and he's just that guy. You got to beat him. You got to really wrestle to beat Gunther. So I like Gunther number 2.
I love me some Gunther right now too, man. That's the guy. And my number 2, I got WWE World Women's Champion Liv Morgan. I told y'all earlier in the show, Liv is doing a great job with. Again, man, she's very fun. Oh man, so good. They're doing a very good job with the way they're presenting her. I think like it hasn't been a time where in women's wrestling of the modern day and even in the past where the champion is coming off very appealing, very sexually, and is backing it up in the ring. It's not like it's a gimmick. It's like it really showing off what type of person she is. I think that's her natural personality, and I like it a lot. It's really grown.
I love it.
Yeah, it feels natural. Just
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you got a number 1.
Number 1 for right now, Damian Priest, man. He just been doing his thing, man. He been winning matches. I mean, much you can say about him, man. He's champion right now, so I like Damian Priest number 1 right now.
I totally agree. I got Damian Priest there as well. I think he's doing a great job with the surprise of him being champ, and he's out there doing a good job on promos. Again, his in-ring promos is just a me thing. It's not everybody.
Right.
But yes, I think he's doing a great job of being a champion. When they threw the opportunity at him, he has really came a long way, especially from that Bad Bunny match where that's when they really took interest in him being a champion. No, they took that match. I mean, he really did an amazing job carrying him. That's what the reason they gave him that chance. And I'm like, man, he's proving them wrong. I mean, proving them right that they made the right call. And I think WWE did that right by him. So everybody, that's our top 5 list. We'll try to post that in our group chat. We'll put both our lists in there so y'all can be able to compare y'all's lists, make your own. Let's have fun and let's engage in the pages as well. So we're gonna wrap up this show. We'd like to get our socials out. I got a lot of them, so get ready, get your notebook paper down. But we're gonna go with D- first, so the social media and how to find it.
What's up, y'all? Appreciate listening to the show, but you can find me on Facebook at Derrick Mosby. I'm on Instagram at D-1980. Hit your boy up. Appreciate y'all listening to the show.
All right, man. Appreciate you being back, man. That's man, I had to do it by myself. Like, I missed it.
Man, my schedule be crazy, Teddy, man. You know, it's crazy.
Man, I tell people all the time, man. Trust me. I understand completely, but life is way more important, and what we got to do to take care of the house and the bills is way more important than right now. Some of the things that we have to discuss. So, no problem. And if you want to reach me, you can reach me at TKO336. I'm pretty much on all social media devices and platforms. You got Icon Pro Wrestling, hit me up on that as well. LLC, don't forget about that. If you want to catch that fade in college football, 25. You know what I'm saying? I'm so serious. TKO_336. I don't even mind. We play for $5. But here's how it's going to work. All right, I'm gonna make sure I'm getting my bread, and I know as soon as y'all get to lose, you're gonna quit. And you're not going to pay me. So this is how it's going to go, D-Minus. I watched this guy on this video. He's a YouTuber. He does. So what he does is before the game starts, you must send him the money that you were going to bet.
Right.
So if he loses, the guy that's a YouTuber, he's going to pay you back your money. But imagine if he's beating everybody and y'all had this gentleman bet on $100, how many times people going to send you your money? You know that situation.
Right.
So if you want to really play with me, that's pretty much the terms, send me the bread,
right,
and then we'll play. And then if you win, hey, stuff happens all the time,
Right, exactly.
I'll send it back. Now, if you don't, then I already got my money. You can quit all you want because I already know it's going to happen. Oh, I got the wrong team. I got the wrong playbook. No, you didn't. You just ran into me. That's all it was. Hey, anybody can pick a team
so
on the game.
this shit.
I'm serious, right? Like I've been playing, I ain't talking about homies and stuff. Like shout out to y'all. I had a great weekend. I normally don't play the game with talking on the headset, but I'm having fun now because I'm just, who cares? It's a game. And
right.
I know there's a lot of, it's always I ain't get the right playbook, or I ain't figured it out yet, or it's like to me, just don't play me as practice then, because I put 90 something points up on somebody. Dang. 90 points. It's on Twitch. Go on Twitch. It's on there. It shows the end of that game. And it shows me whooping somebody next game, like 73, because he beat me. That's the guy that beat me by 1 point. I fumbled at the 1 yard line, but but the next, I said I went to sleep dreaming about that. Next morning. I swear to God, I got 2 little easy victories that morning, and then I played them, got the rematch. The rematch, I won by, I think, a touchdown or 2. That was the rematch first game. Then we played again, 73 to 21. That's what you get. And then like my cousin later on that night, I think he got the same treatment. I don't play around. Calling you out. Anyway, so this has been the Knockout Hour with D-Minus and TKO. And like I said, man, we'll be back here next Monday night at 7 o'clock. If you got time, if you got cable, if you got all that good stuff, thank God you got it. Go to USA Network right now, and they got Monday Night Raw. Enjoy the show, and let's have a good week, everybody.
Hey, have a good week, man. Peace out, y'all.
Man. Stay blessed. Love y'all.
Yes, sir.
What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? I got a TKO on wherever the pool is at. What you looking at, boy? What you looking at? Got 2 toolies of my own. I don't need a gat. Hold up. No. Step into the mic, bring me closer. Sabotage back in the lab, and to stop that, you gonna have to go through both. Swole up. Anytime I pull up the bars, I buck up my shoulders and pour the heart. Word to God, my